Hi friends, it's Charlene from stampinwithcharlene.com. It's Tuesday, April 27th, 2021. This is probably the last tutorial that I'm going to do using the items from the current catalog, because beginning May 4th, you'll be able to order items from the brand new catalog and you're going to love it. Also, if you've thought of becoming a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, during the month of May is the time to do it, because for only $99 and free shipping, you get to order $155 worth of product. It is an amazing, amazing deal. So if you have questions, send me an email, charlene@stampinwithcharlene.com, and I can help you out with that and all the things that it entails, which is really nothing. It's a no-brainer to do that, especially if you see so many things in the catalog that you want. So for tonight's card, we are making a variation of a gatefold card where you just add a couple of extra pieces onto it and it just makes the card pop, gives it a lot of pizzazz. We're going to use the Flowering Cactus suite from the current mini catalog. So let's get started. I have to admit, I'm a little disappointed that the Flowering Cactus suite is not included in the new catalog. So if this is something that you like, I recommend that you grab it now. For tonight's card, this is just a play on the gatefold card, which we've made before, but I added some different elements to it. So it's still our gatefold card, but it opens up a little. I've added these two pieces, so it opens and folds a little differently. So you see here, this is just the basic gatefold part, but then I added this top piece and the bottom piece here, just to add a little different pizzazz to it. It's really easy. You just have to follow the measurements, and then you can decorate it any way you want using the Flowering Cactus stamp set and the coordinating dies. And then remember, there is this really fun piece of designer series paper that's in the Flowering Cactus designer series paper where you can place the dies over these pieces and they fit perfectly and you can cut everything out. So let's get started and I will go over how I made this and tell you all the different measurements. So the measurements for the gatefold card itself, this is a half a piece of cardstock, so it's 5.5 by 8.5, and you want to score it at 2 1/8 inches on both sides, just like that. Now for the first layer, this is Mossy Meadow. I took 2 pieces of Calypso Coral, and these are 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. And we're just going to adhere these to either side. I am going to send this card to one of my BFFs. I cannot believe that I forgot her birthday. I think I was so worked up and nervous about getting my second COVID shot that I completely forgot that it was her birthday. Ugh, I hate when that happens. So now I'm taking this fun pattern from the designer series paper, and these 2 pieces are cut at 1 5/8 by 5. Really fun designer series paper. This color combination is off the charts. So now you see that we have the gatefold part of the card is already finished. So now we're going to add the other hinged pieces. So let's build the hinged pieces before we attach them to the card base. You're going to need 2 pieces that are 2.5 by 3 3/4, and then I'm taking a piece of Whisper White, and this is 2 1/4 by 3.5, and I'm going to just lay that on there on both of the pieces. And then I'm taking this designer series paper, and this is 2 inches by 3 1/4, and I'm going to layer this on top. Just like that. Now before I adhere these to the card, I am taking some of the linen thread. This is just a basic linen thread, and then the Calypso Coral linen thread, and these are included in the Flowering Cactus suite. You get both of these, and let's see, I'm going to line them up here, and what I'm going to do is take Why can I not line them up? Oh, okay, there we go. So I'm just going to take this top, or just one of the layers, and then down here towards the bottom, just like on the white part of the cardstock, I'm going to tie this in a bow. I like to double up whenever I use linen thread. I just think the bow looks a lot cuter when it's thick and doubled. So I'm gonna tie this in a bow. And I think, you know, a lot of people, when I have my card classes, tying the bow, they usually hand it off to me and say, Charlene, can you tie your bow? And I just think it's the kind of thing where it just, doing it for so long, I don't think I'm a bow tying perfectionist by any means. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I just think because I've done it so many times over the past almost 19 years that I just go for it and I don't worry about it too much. Okay, so now we have both of our hinges made. Now this is the important part. For the top one, which is the one you tied the bow on, you want to make sure that you put your adhesive just a little bit here on this side. So you're going to adhere it to the card on the left side. And I lined mine up right up here with the top of the designer series paper. Just like that. So you will not see the designer series paper up there at the top. Do you see that? Okay. And now with the bottom piece, you want to make sure that you put the adhesive on the opposite side, so on the right-hand side, and you're going to, I placed mine down here way at the bottom to, I lined it up with the designer series paper on the bottom and on the sides, just like that. And took my little bow out, and now you can decorate it any way you want to. I used the coordinating dies and I cut out these pieces here. You can also use the stamp set if you want to. I just found it easier to just, you know, use the dies and use the pieces that are already shaded and printed on the designer series paper. So what I did was, let me find, okay, here is my sentiment. I used the one that said, "You're a rare find, my dear friend." And hopefully that sentiment will make up for the fact that I forgot her birthday. And what am I sending her as a gift? Can you take 3 guesses? I am sending her a pack of handmade greeting cards. She always loves to send cards, so that's what I'm sending her. Okay, so I placed that there in the center, and then for these flowers, which I cut out, I'm just going to put dimensionals on these, and I'm going to put one down here in the corner, one up here, and then you can just decorate any way you want to on the bottom. I don't know what just happened to that one piece I just had, but I'm just going to I'll put the cactus here in the center like that, and then I'll put this down, and then I will attach the other one with a dimensional, actually 2 dimensionals, one on the top, one on the bottom. Like that. And then to finish it off, I am going to use the felt flowers that come in the suite, and I'm going to use, I want to get the biggest one, which I think is this one here, and I am going to attach this with a dimensional. I'm going to stick this right there on top of the bow, but you want to make sure that it adheres to this top piece so that the card will open like that. And then I can't find anything tonight. I had cut, oh, here it is. Okay. I am, because the paper is so dark, I am placing a piece of basic white cardstock on the inside so we can see what the sentiment is. And if you want to, you can stamp some more, you can stamp a cactus in there or add another piece that you cut out. So there you have it, guys. Oh, here's the other one. So let's see if I can fit it in there. I want to make sure, well, I can't, but I forgot to put that on there. See if I could fit it over here. This is why I don't go live anymore. Okay, there we go. So there you have it. And you can also, if you want to, you can just add smaller pieces of felt, of the little felt pieces to the cactus like that, if you want to, but that's such an easy card. Easy variation to a gatefold card. Wasn't that fun and so easy? You just keep track of the measurements and you can make a bunch of these. And I'm sure that my friend, when she gets this card, hopefully she'll forgive me for forgetting her birthday. I can't believe that. Anyway, remember to look into signing up for the special promotion, $99 during the month of May. You are able to choose $155 worth of product. You only have to pay the tax on that. It's free shipping. It's a great way to get a bunch of the things that you love from the new catalog. So if you haven't received the new catalog, send me an email, Charlene@stampinwithcharlene.com, and I'll get you hooked up with that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week for our May card class in the mail.